Welcome to this video on 3 tips for starting an at-home workout routine. My name is Tyler Valencia and I'm the president and owner of Time to Train Fitness. If you've been trying to work out at home or if you started over the last year, this is a video for you. As somebody that's worked out at home for a long time, of course I've had gym memberships over the years, working as a personal trainer, group exercise instructor, but I've always, even when I was in college and lived off campus, I had a at-home kind of gym. Even living in a condo, some type of at-home equipment. Working at home, working out at home has always been kind of a way to save time, in my opinion, and it's convenient. Instead of spending 15-30 minutes in the car to go to the gym, you can just go to your workout space and get a good workout in. So in this video, I'm going to give 3 tips that hopefully help you with starting a routine and hopefully staying consistent with it. So the first tip, and this one is kind of also in line with who this video is for, is with anybody that wants to do it on the cheap. Maybe you're trying to do it on YouTube, which is totally fine. And don't forget, we have 3 free workouts dropping every week on our channel. Make sure you subscribe so that you can get them. But start cheap with your equipment. And I know there's going to be somebody out there saying, well, you do reviews on tutorials. That's why you're saying that you want to buy cheaper equipment. But really, it's not. It's a way to actually get more equipment. If you think about it, some of the top of the line at-home cycles or even treadmills, they're thousands of dollars. If you take thousands of dollars and you invest it in other pieces of equipment, let's say that if we have $2,000 and we want to, on one end, we have, if you want to buy an expensive at-home cycle or treadmill, and there are plenty of people that do that. And if you believe that you need to do that, go on and do it. But on the other side, if you do it cheap, not for $2,000, you can get a used or even a not as popular brand of indoor cycle. You can get adjustable dumbbells. You can get a barbell. You can get a squat rack. The list will go on until I get to $2,000. In my mind, when I was just building there, well, that wasn't even $2,000 yet. And to make my point is right there, that you can get all that equipment instead of buying one piece of equipment that highly likely is not going to be used as much. And it pains me to say that, and people might be like, well, why would you say so negatively? And that goes into the second part of this number 1 of buying on the cheap, as that having worked in the fitness industry for a long time, that it's no secret, and it's a bad stat, to be honest, that most people start a workout program and stop after 1 month. If you look at gym numbers, having worked in a gym, I know these kinds of things, that you tend to see people, the high spike, you think, oh, New Year's, I'm going to do it. I'm going to tackle my New Year's resolution. And then right after that, the numbers go down, 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 down. And it's one of those things, it's hard. Working out is hard. If you are spending money on equipment, why not start small and maybe use it for motivation? That you take your budget of whatever that might be and you buy more equipment instead of one piece, but then use it for motivation. Down the line, if you want to buy that more expensive piece, yeah, go ahead. But at least you started small and you worked your motivation side of it to get there. Number 2, you don't need a fancy tracker to work out. That's all the rage right now. Fitness trackers, I'm wearing one right now. And smartwatches, very popular item these days for people working out. I'm saying you don't need a fancy one. And again, I don't do the whole, well, you're saying that because you make the tutorials and reviews on smartwatches. Yeah, we do. That's for the channel to help grow it. But in reality, part of working out is consistency, and working out on a consistent basis is tough. I've mentioned that in the number 1 with the equipment factor, but maybe use a smartwatch or getting a smartwatch as motivation, that you could say, if I do X amount of workouts, that then I'll buy one. But to spend hundreds of dollars on the top of the line one when they all kind of do the same thing, it's tough in my mind to rationalize that. When if you want to create positive change, healthy changes in your life, make yourself work for them. Make a plan and stick to it in terms of, if I work out for 2 months, 3 days a week, then I'm gonna buy the more expensive one. On the flip side of that, you could actually start small. You can buy a cheaper one. They make ones that are $30, $100, $150, $200. As a matter of fact, one of the tutorials that we did on the Fitbit Versa 2, which is at this moment still the top rated smartwatch on Amazon, and we'll link it right here for that review. But that one is just, I believe, shy of $200. So spending hundreds on a smartwatch when you don't necessarily, when you can get one for cheaper is what I'm trying to say, that might be a better option, because really a lot of those factors are in another one. The characteristics, the sleep tracking, the step tracking, the workout tracking, all that kind of stuff is a part of a lot of them. And then lastly, number 3, and this one is slightly different than the other two, but create a schedule, create a workout schedule that doesn't have any conflicts, that's not conflicted by work, family, any other priorities in your life. Create a schedule that you can stick to. Make sure that it's at a time that you can go to, that you're not going to be bothered, you're not going to be thinking about work, that is just about you working out. This is going to be, in my opinion, the biggest one, because consistency is the hardest thing. I think I've said it now in each one, but consistency is the hardest thing. So creating a schedule that you can dedicate to, that you remove all the items that will maybe stop you from working out, that's going to be big for you. So create a schedule and make sure you stick to it. Stick to your schedule. If you say you're going to work out at 5 p.m., work out at 5 p.m. And I have to throw in the piece I just kind of glanced over there that you can go to. If you are not a morning person, dedicating yourself to a morning routine is going to be tough. Make sure it's enjoyable for you. Make sure it's realistic that you are going to be able to go to that time. If you have not been a morning person your whole life, then don't do it. Do it at a time that you know that you can commit to, because there's options. There's so many options out there. With making it enjoyable, we want to make sure that you're going back to it. I know that a piece of working out is hard, and there might be some people that say, well, working out's not supposed to be fun. You shouldn't enjoy it. Yeah, and of course there's an element of that where you're trying to break through plateaus and such. But for the beginning, just focus on the consistency factor. That's going to have a big lasting effect on your program. That's it for this video on 3 tips for starting an at-home routine. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment. Let us know what you have been using that helps you stay consistent. If it's one of those things that I mentioned above, let us know. We'd love to hear, and we hope to see you in the next one.